moisturizing your skin is all a part of that today's special story, and it's face and entire body. So if you've got rough patches and, you know, not radiant skin and maybe looser skin on your body, absolutely try that. Okay, so the very first thing I ever used from your line is this, and I have these, and I'm pretty darn religious about them because I think they're absolutely fantastic. This is Amour, Neck Love, Day and Night Cream Skin Set. This is my favorite. This is what I started with. Just for the neck cream in the day, it's $49. The night is going to be $35. Really, you can see a difference.
Yes, and the AM has SPF 15 for that, you know, look of permaburn.
Yeah.
So the neck, oh my gosh, have you ever used a neck cream, and I made, used, bought, sold, and tried everything, that you ever really felt like you wanted to keep using and spending money on, instead of just going back to your face cream and putting it down your neck? I never did. Look at this neck.
Okay.
Right? And by the way, that was used twice daily with nothing else.
4 weeks.
Yeah, 4 weeks.
And only 4
Look at the difference on the neck. Look at that. Look at the lines. Look at the wrinkles. Look at the texture. Look how much firmer it looks, right?
Wow.
Look how much deeper the wrinkles were, and those lines on her chest. So this was actually created for me. When I hit 52, I'm 56, but when I hit 52, I went into the office and I literally told everyone, when can I get 30 days off? And they looked at me and they said, are you okay? Because you usually live on 2 days off a month. And I said, no, I'm not okay. I hate my neck. I want to get a neck lift. You know, I was losing my jawline. When men lose their jawline, they look more masculine. When women lose their jawline, they look more masculine because their chin looks more square. Men look more feminine. I was getting this bunched up thing right here. Oh, this was the worst part. And now I'm dehydrated. It usually looks better. But I would push here and it would stay there. And then I would push it this way and it would stay there.
Oh, no.
And then something was going on here, down the sides of my neck. I hated my neck. It didn't match my face at all. And so our chemist said, well, don't do that because you'll look crazy. But literally, quote unquote. But if you, let me work. There's some new technology for this area.
Okay.
So she created the rich protein and probiotic Neck Amour. And I want you to see this. And yeah, and so I want to show you this. I want you to see this. I want you to see how concentrated it is. The second ingredient here is raw unroasted shea butter. It contains rich proteins, rich probiotics. It contains white truffle extract from France at $10,000 a kilo. It contains black currant bud. And the first ingredient's aloe, and then has peptides as well. The AM is a lighter weight texture, SPF 15, also rich in proteins, and has different anti-aging key ingredients for during the day. Now, I know that if you use this, you will be blown away with how good it works, and I only need you to give me 1 day and 1 night, or 1 night and 1 day. In fact, if you get this home and see for yourself, if 24 hours doesn't convince you this is the best neck and décolleté cream you've ever used at any price, send it back the next day. You're gonna finally discover something that gives you a reason to want to purchase a separate neck cream.
All right, so let's go over to our models, because I always love when you do your before and afters. Now this is the AM, and really, Dimitri, what is the difference? Why do we need 2 different formulations?
Well, during the day, you need something a little lighter. You need an SPF, right? You have to use a sunscreen in this area. It's a non-negotiable for this area. And you also want something where you can get dressed right away, right? Now the neck one, you can apply it more liberally.
Okay.
And the neck cream, don't be afraid to just apply like thicker, like a mask. I mean, really, and just massage up and out and up and out. And can I give you guys a couple tips? Don't stand in the shower and let hot water hit you here for a long time. And another thing for this area, I want to show you a little trick. And then you can do this with anything. Stretch your lower jaw out and tighten the muscle like this. And tap it for 30 seconds every day.
Really don't hold.
Tap your toe. It helps a lot for a lot of different reasons, including stimulating that natural microcirculation as well. So, do we have it before on you? I don't think we do. Or do we? Oh, do we? Oh, there you go.
We think so.
So I want you to see how much smoother the neck looks. Look at this. It's rich,
awesome.
It's not greasy. The night one works like a LeaveOn mask, so it's more concentrated than just a cream. You apply it and you sleep in it. And it even has its own barrier. Oh, I'm looking at your neck now, the before and after. Oh my gosh, it's already so much better, Laura. And do you use this in like real life too?
Yes, of course I do.
What do you think?
Luxurious.
Yeah, it's luxurious. So let's take a look.
Dimitri, excuse me, can I give an update?
Yeah.
Because this is the whole live thing we're doing. In the single ship, if you just want to try it out, which I do suggest, it's a great thing to do. It's a wonderful way to step in line, especially if you're at home going, I don't know, this is really dry. My girlfriends and I had a whole conversation about that the other day. Wow, we were all just like, oh, this is driving us nuts, right? I'm like, you know, you might want to try some of our products here. Anyway, if you want to use just the single ship, you want to get both of those and try it out, we're down to the final 200. Those most likely will sell out in this hour, so those are almost gone. If you want the auto ship, I have a bit more than that, and again, that secures our event pricing. We're having a big beauty event. You're going to secure the price for as long as you stay in auto ship. And the auto, Stevie, we have free shipping, and by the way, 5 flex pays. But how many days is on the auto, Steve? I think is it 60? Might be every 60? Okay. But you can slow that down, you can speed it up, and you can cancel it. But what you won't be able to get after Dimitri's done is the event price again. So it's a great time to get a nice savings on that.
And remember, these, especially the evening one, the original, the nighttime sleeping mask, always sells out on its own when it's single.
Yeah, right.
So you're really locking into getting a 24-hour decolletage treatment.
Right. And it is important, don't you think, to have that 24-hour experience really makes the difference?
I know it's important. It's the hardest skin to treat anywhere in the body.
Is it really?
It is a thinner skin, and it doesn't self-lubricate with oil glands like the skin on the face. It has fewer. It doesn't have. It has less of a collagen support mattress, and you're pivoting your head in more directions. So you're
can I ask you a question too? How much of this do you think counts? I got to show you what I'm doing. Oh, wait, by the way, let's just take a gander at the before and after.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, wait a minute. This is what stopped me in my tracks earlier today. I was literally going past a monitor, and I thought the before was honestly like maybe your mom. I'm gonna be really honest with you.
Look at that.
Look at the difference. This one stopped me dead in my tracks in the hallway, and I stopped and looked at it, and I said,
she's smiling, which usually makes it look worse.
Well, you know what I said? I said I had to wait till we went back to the wide shot for me to prove to me that that was the same woman. Look at the difference. Look at how hydrated that is.
You know that I have spent $454 on a neck cream from a really expensive brand that I actually like. And I still wasn't impressed. The first ingredient was water. It had Centella Asiatica, which is a temporary tightener. There was nothing in it that made me want to keep using it with all that money. Before we created Amour, there was nothing for me on the market that would help, that what I needed to help. And that's not feel good, it's not smell good, it's not a temporary film tightener. I needed to really make this skin look better. I needed to make a change. You were asking about tech neck? So I didn't believe that was real.
What I think is like, I just realized the other day, we're doing this all the time at our phones. All the time at our phones. All the times. We used to be kind of like this, but now it's always like this. Is that really influencing our necks? Our neck, like, what's the word for it?
Yeah, how it looks. Aging and the double thing.
Is that affecting?
I didn't think it did, but then I double checked with someone who I really trust. I've known for 35 years, one of the top dermatologists and surgeons in California, who's I'm a good friend. And he said, yeah, it's real. He said, kids in their 20s now are having these rings on their neck and losing,
because they're looking at their phones all the time.
Losing the elasticity in their jawline. And the muscles, remember, when they're up here, you're working, and when they're down here, they're flaccid.
Oh, that's right, because up here, your muscles have to work to keep your head up, but if you're like this, you're kind of like lazy.
So they lose that firmness.
So it's a real thing.
Right. So, again, 30 seconds a day.
Do that first. And use this, of course. All right, let me give you an update. We have now sold... Okay, there's less than 100 left if you want to pick up the single ship just to try it. You still get the event price, which is great. You're going to still get what we're doing, 5 flex on it, and even free shipping. That's all wonderful. If you want the auto ship so you can secure tonight's price, just ask for auto. It's really easy to do, and you can cancel it if you're not totally thrilled. But if you love it, and most people do, you will continue to want to have that experience, because when you see it to start working and you're not in the mirror going, oh, ye gads, I got to get something done, i.e. Dimitri, you know what I mean? Most of us do that now. You're in the mirror and you're going, oh gosh, do I do something expensive, costly, and can be dangerous? Or do you try this first?
And potentially look weird.
Yes, and potentially bad results. Or do you try this first and our flex pay is $11 to give it a try? I would definitely go here. It makes so much more sense.
I wish I could just come to your house and give this to you for free and see your face after the first morning you wake up with this on your skin at night on the decolletage.
Oh yeah.
I told you, just give me 24 hours with this, and if you don't know it's the best you've ever used, send it right back after a day. Yeah, no, and he really does challenge you to do that. I mean, and that's pretty bold. That's really bold. All right, guys, so $55. The single ship is almost sold out. So if you just want to try it, or maybe just add to your collection, just one item, get that single ship, because it will not last beyond